What is up, my siege goons? I know y'all are gooning. Stop gooning for a second. I need to show you some of these siege settings, alright? So in your options, you want to go to general. All this, important, alright? Ping communication wheel, on. Ping double tap speed, 0.35. Display performance metrics, advanced. Now what is this? Oh, nobody noticed that. What that's going to do is just going to give you more information, you could say. Um, Connectivity feedback, I never touched that, but I have it on default. I think, yeah, I have it on default. Stun VFX, I have it as a dark glare so you don't absolutely blind yourself when you're playing in the dark or in general. Tightness SFX, this uh, reduces the sound, not reduces the sound, but changes the sound of a stun grenade. I have it as wave, because ringing hurts your ears. Muted, no, wave. So, cycle inside camera groups off. Activate this option to navigate inside camera groups in observation tool. When watching the last camera of group and navigating to the next one will bring back to the first. No. Diffuser pickup, both. Drone after prep, make that manual so that it doesn't automatically kick you off the drone when prep phase is over. Visible throw trajectory on, so you know where you're throwing your drone. Or, yeah. Match replay on, just stats preference. I think the rest of this is preference. Okay. Hood. Okay. Compass on. Simplified. On. 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 Make sure that's on. Make sure. I'm pretty sure all of this is on. All of this is on. Except for this. Bands. Oh, on. All of hood on. Alright, all of it on. Audio. This is really important. Okay. So, spoken language, this is whatever your language is. Subtitle on. Because this also helps. So, with the operators, they sometimes say things that can give you, like, comms in game. Like throwing down a thorn mine, you know someone's throwing down a thorn. If you didn't hear it, you could see the subtitle. Dynamic range. So this means the range and volume between the quietest sounds and loudest sounds. High means gunshots and explosions sound realistic, which means they are the same. It means it's like it's more realistic. In this, you want to have it as low. This makes the loud sounds quieter and the silent sounds louder, so you'll be able to hear footsteps better than last time. And, you know, you'll still be able to hear the C4s and bombs and stuff just as fine. Honestly, I don't hear a difference. Master volume, you want to put that at 100. Endgame SFX volume, I have it as 100. Endgame music volume, I turn that all the way down, but it's all up to you. Menu, doesn't matter. Voiceover volume, I have it as 100. And I'll actually turn that down just a bit. Probably like 1088. And then controller speaker, I don't think, yeah, any of this is preference. Display. So, this also depends on some of this is your thing. Graphics mode, you definitely want to prioritize performance. Because if I do resolution, then I won't get 120 FPS. Field of view, 84. And then controls. Let's go to controls. Vibration disabled. Trigger effect disabled. Gadget deployment advanced. Advanced. Alternate. Alternate set to where when leaning, while aiming, stopping aiming keeps player in lean, but must aim again to cancel a lean. All right. Controller layout. Both of these are preference. You know, I have a pro controller, so my settings are gonna be different from yours. These two matter a lot. Vertical sensitivity you want at 40, and horizontal sensitivity you want at 84. But always work your way up to 84 and 40. Start at like 35, 70, 60 area and work your way up to 84. Now, my right stick in dead zone, all these dead zones, do not copy. You need to look up your own dead zones for these. I think they're normally 5% for the left stick and right stick, and you always want 0 for the left button and right button. Um, but I can set my dead zones on my controller, so I don't need any of that. Controller ADS sensitivity. 22 on 1.0, 39 on 2.5, 3.5, 40, 5.0, 45, 12.0, 53, 55, whatever. And those, I don't think I have mine set right yet. If you want to change them and set it to your preference, that's fine too. Privacy doesn't matter, accessibility doesn't matter. Well, accessibility, yes. So I recommend team colors and color does not matter. I recommend using where is the crosshair? I recommend using Opticolor right here. I recommend using light green for your Opticolor. I get this from Skittles because it is like you barely see that color in game, so you'll always mostly always be able to see your crosshair. Red, there'll be a couple red things, so you see your crosshair. Not as good. Make sure you turn screen shake intensity off, by the way, and motion blur. Keep that off. Turns motion blur for movement and damage on or off. Helpful for players with visual impairment. No. I mean, this is also preference. If you have visual impairment, then turn that on. But most of the time, keep it off. And stun VFX, dark glare. Important. You know, all this. Anyway, that's going to be the today's video. If you like the settings, drop a comment, drop a like. You know, sub to me. Shout out to Flame Rag. Shout out to the crew. I'll leave all their info in the description, and y'all just have a good day.